Greetings, beautiful souls. I just felt like sharing this really very quick channeled message with you all. So today's message is about karmic partners. I've always talked about twin flames and soulmates a lot in great detail and depth, and I never really addressed this topic of karmics as much. So let's throw some light on that. Okay, so what is a karmic partner? Before that, let's go deeper into the meaning of the word karmic. What is karmic? Where does this word come from? Okay, the word karmic comes from karma. And what is this word karma? Karma is a Sanskrit word. It means action. And when we say karma, it doesn't mean anything negative or positive. Karma means the result of actions, one's actions. Whatever kind of actions they have had, they would have the similar kind of karma. They would get their karma. Okay, now if you have good actions, if you perform good actions, you will have a good karma. If you are living your life in the right manner, your karmic partner could be your greatest blessing ever. So it all depends on your karma. If your karma is good, you will have an amazing karmic partner. And if you have bad karma, then definitely you will have a negative karmic partner. While we're on earth, all of us, we are here to ascend. All of us, we are here to merge with the true God source. So all these souls, whether they are infant, baby, young, adult, mature, or old souls, they're all seeking home. And what is home? A home is the source, a true God source, peace, oneness, unity, love, compassion. Every human being, every experience that we have, they're helping us balance out our karma. This is what I've observed, learned, and experienced as well personally, that a lot of times people enter a commitment, they come together and they start a relationship, and if the basics or the bases are not right, if it's not on the basis of love, loyalty, honesty, integrity, respect, admiration, affection, also attraction, of course. So if the basis is not right, or if there is some trauma or some pain, they end up cheating. They end up doing something which violates the protocol of a relationship based on what they decided. Okay, and whether it's cheating or it's holding back their affection or doing something that they did not agree upon, they just end up doing that. And then especially in terms of adultery or cheating, they're cheating somebody, they're going behind somebody's back who trusts them, who believes them, and doing things that they're not supposed to do. When that happens, they attract really toxic people into their lives in the name of soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, which feels very exciting in the beginning, but then it starts turning out to be a nightmare. That's because of the karma involved. They're karmic partners. Their karma has attracted that kind of a partner into their life. And then there are some other case scenarios in which, let's suppose there is a couple and one of the partners is truly abusive and the other partner is enduring all the abuse and pain and trauma. So that partner, the one who is on the receiving end of the abuse, but they are walking the right path, they're doing right things in life, they don't cheat, they don't break their own moral code. So basically they're walking the path of righteousness, even though if their partner is abusive towards them. So what happens is that the universe responds to this behavior, this righteousness, in the form of a karmic partner that treats them the best, who helps them break free from an abusive relationship which they endured. So that person as well is a karmic, but the result of a good karma. Okay, now that we understand this, and I've seen that a lot of people use this term karmic as negative, that a karmic partner is a negative partner, a painful experience. They give us a painful experience. No, not always. If somebody is giving you or me or anyone a painful experience, that's the result of our own karma. If somebody is being really nice to us, treating us well, respecting us, honoring us, even that is the result of our own karma. So putting such labels and then assuming it to be negative is not really wise, not wholesome at all. So before we put labels onto anything, we should look deeper into the meaning of that label at least. So what's the root of that word? Where does that word come from? And this is what all of us should do. I've been doing this since childhood days. I used to go deeper into the meaning of words. I used to think, who invented the words? Who was the first person to say that or say this? So yeah, we should always understand concepts before we start believing it. We should all do that for our own selves, for our own growth, for our own awareness. So we owe our own selves that kind of awareness. We don't have to suffer in order to expand and grow consciously. Yeah, it's also Mercury retrograde going on right now. So try not to get into any arguments or conflicts. Just understand why, how, what for. So when you understand why what's happening is happening, you will not indulge in anything which is just not necessary. So when we become aware of the why of everything, I used to say this all the time. I remember back in 2014, and that's when it all started, when I started thinking about the whys of everything. That's when I started studying psychology as well in Hong Kong. So why? Yeah, my focus had always been the why in 2014, because a lot of things were happening in my life since quite long. So I wanted to know why what was happening. So I started looking into my whys of everything, of every single thing that happened. I looked into the why behind it. And I sat with myself. I connected with myself. I communicated with my own self. I paid attention to my own self. Instead of looking for answers outside of myself, I was looking for answers within me. I was meditating to my own self, with my own self. I was constantly in a deeper connection with my own self. And that's when I started receiving the answers that I needed. It happens, it all works. We are not put on earth to understand others. We are put on earth to understand our own selves, and the people that we come across are helping us understand who we are and what we are and whatever we are. Why is that? So again, it's a mirrorverse. We're living in a mirrorverse. Everyone is a mirror. Some are mirroring our light. Whatever is actually inside of us will be mirrored right back to us. So what do we allow? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of subconscious programming going on in the world, TV, media, all of that, but we have to learn and understand. Right information is also available. So all of us, we should do our part and try to spread awareness by becoming aware of our own selves first, and then also spread the same light and message of understanding with others. So I hope that each and every one of us, we will pay attention to our own selves. Growing is an everyday thing. We grow every day. We learn every day until we die. So we are all students of life. Every single one of us, we are the students of life, human life, existence, consciousness, higher wisdom. So I hope we all find our home within us. So yeah, I wish you all a lot of love, peace, happiness, and joy, and God bless you. Thank you.